Yo, what is up everyone? Back again with another Melty Blood video, and I told you we were going to be getting the actual character reveal right after we got the gameplay video of the maids very shortly. So back-to-back videos once again, but of course this is a brand new character to the Tsukihime Melty Blood story. So this is going to be a character that we got no comparisons to really do, but we're going to definitely take a look at him because I've been excited about this character. As you all guys know, I made the achievement video before talking about the achievements of the game and stuff like that. If you haven't seen it for like spoiler reasons, well, now all of them are out. So if there is going to be a 15th character like a lot of the things are saying, there's like one more slot, then I have no idea. No one really knows who that final character is at all, so it's all up in the air from here. But I'm super excited to see what this character is because there's nothing to compare him to, so he's going to be a brand new playstyle to the game that no one has ever seen before. Of course, since it's a brand new character, we're not going to really do any comparison footage, obviously, because we can't, but there is some additional information that we're going to go over after we watch this trailer. But as always, before we begin, gotta ask you guys, support the boy, like this video, and subscribe to the channel for more content. If you like what I've been doing as far as analyzing footage with guides, tips, and tricks that we've been doing for Guilty Gear, and we're definitely gonna be doing it for Melty Blood Type Lumina when it comes out as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn the notifications on so you know when the next video goes live. All right, new dead apostle recently arrived from the frozen seas of the north. Oh, new stage, yo, new music, skin you alive. Oh shit, we got an edgelord. Of course these two are fighting, huh? Okay, what in the world? So he's a magic user like Roa, but he is a dead apostle. So he had a giant sword, so he has ice and fire. Okay, there's a lot of, yo, is he a zoner? Oh no, is he a zoner, bro? It looked like he could go in though too. So I don't know if it's too much to say about this character, honestly. From the first impressions, it just seems like, well, right off the bat, he's definitely a mage user. It seems like a lot of zoning with, like, of course, the fireballs, and then he did the like icicles, and it seemed like he could pull you in and stuff. It also seems like he has a Rekka into a command grab as well, or something like that. So for the most part, I see, like, of course, he has like zoning potential, and then he has like some sort of Rekka, and he has like some sort of command grab because he did grab a shield. So if you're grabbing shields, that didn't look like his regular grab because he sort of like zoomed in when he did it. So it definitely looked like some type of command dash move for sure. Also, shout outs to Suda Kenjiro for being the voice actor. I don't know too many roles that Suda has been doing, but I do know he was the voice actor for Kaiba for Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh! And of course, I watched Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh! Before, so shout outs to that. But there's not too much information we can actually pull from a 45-second trailer, of course. But there is going to probably be some gameplay for these characters eventually that we're probably going to see. It's probably going to be these two characters fighting on this stage. However, we do got some additional information on the character that will help us piece some of the pieces together before his actual gameplay come out. So let's go and take a look at that so we can actually understand what this character was actually doing. So as always, the source is from Famitsu, and then of course Great Furman actually did the translation. As always, I'll put the link down in the description below so you guys can actually check out this for yourself. This will have the source in here as well as his Twitter if you want to give him a follow for his hard work of the translations. Now this is only going to really go over the battle stuff. He usually takes out all the lore stuff that will actually be in the source. So if you want to know a little bit more about Vlov's backstory and stuff like that, more welcome to do so inside the source material, which of course will be in the link that I give you. So let's go and start reading some of his battle stuff. So it says, Vlov keep his opponents out with his strong projectiles and a high power long reaching move. So like we said before, it looked like he is actually a zoning character, especially with the fireballs, and then he was doing like the icicles and stuff like that, and then of course he has his like this long sword and stuff. So he definitely looks like he's going to be a character that's going to be spacing you out. Let's keep reading. It says, Vlov is a strong character who keeps his opponents away from him with various projectiles. He can attack from outside the opponent's range with his large knife. Furthermore, he has a fire mode and an ice mode. Oh wow, so he has two different modes, which change the properties of his moves. He starts the battle in fire mode, but when he is in one round away from losing, he activates ice mode. Wow, so it's actually based on rounds and is not something he can control himself. That is really interesting. So my best guess with something like this, considering that it's going to be something that's round dependent, I'm going to guess that the ice mode is going to be considerably stronger than the fire mode. Like he's going to have access to like more stronger tools when he loses a game. It's almost going to be like sort of like a comeback mechanic for him, and it's going to be a mode change. So he's probably going to have two different move sets that you're going to have to learn, and then the second move set is going to be considerably stronger and like more annoying to deal with when it comes to his zoning. Because I can't imagine they make a character where the ice moveset, like just imagine the ice moveset was worse than the fire moveset, so when you lose a round you just have a worse version of your character. Like how tragic would that be? So I would imagine that this ice set is going to be considerably stronger than the fire one. It just has to be logically for this to actually matter. Of course, it could be equal in strength, but also I would think it would be stronger as well, just considering, like, you know, they're trying to make it as such. Now, one thing I usually do say when it comes to characters like this is that it's typically a good idea to play a new character inside of a new version of a game. Typically, it's good because that character is made for that system. Typically, when they make new characters, they make the system with the new characters in mind. Of course, they try to preserve what people know for the older characters and try to make them sort of work with the system, but the new characters are essentially just made for the system, and that's why they usually work very well, and they typically come out very strong in that type of sense, because they work with the system very well because they was made for them and stuff like that. So definitely keep your eyes out. Try out one of the new characters, Noel or Vlov, if you got interest in any one of them, and just see how they actually work with the system compared to the other characters that we know inside the game. I'm pretty sure you'll be surprised at how it actually feels if you never actually tried this your first time actually playing a new version of a game that you played previously. His special move, Honu Itazuki, attacks with an arm of fire. Can also be done in the air, and another attack can be done as a follow-up. So he has a follow-up and an air version of it. He has a version that goes horizontally and one that goes diagonally, allowing him to cut off his opponent. In ice mode, it becomes Kori Kyoku and shoots 3 icicles. Furthermore, the EX versions of both moves have large range and covers wide areas, making them easy to use in attack strings. The air versions of both specials are jump cancelable, allowing him to delay his jump timings and attack from the air. Oh my god. So they're going to be jump cancelable and probably just jump cancelable, period. Like, it doesn't matter if they hit you, like probably on whiff too. Sort of like Sokane from from Akia from Seppuku. So this is probably just something he's going to be able to do. But these are 2 of the attacks right here. So this is the fire hand that they're talking about, and these are the icicles right here. So the fire hand look like it actually has like a limited range. These look like they're actually just going to shoot at you as well. So it look like they probably have an initial hitbox as soon as he like summons them, and it seems like he's going to shoot them. So it may actually be stronger. Like we were just talking about. Vlov swing his blade at the opponent in Buria Tiger. He has 2 follow-ups to this special move. One of the regular strikes and the other an unblockable, unshootable command grab. Okay, so he did have a command grab. I thought so. The strike version follow-up hits the opponent far away, allowing him to establish his ideal range, and it wall bounces in the corner. Wow, so it's a wall bounce corner like combo extension, and then in mid-screen, he basically just gets to set up and become a zoner again. Allowing for the combo. If the opponent is committed to blocking, use the grab follow-up. The EX version of this move is long range, making it easy to use in mid-range strings. It launches the opponent, allowing for high damage combos. I'm guessing the EX version launches the party in the air, and he basically gets a combo from the EX command grab and stuff like that. So this is, I'm guessing, is the swing, and of course, just the command grab that we saw that was actually, you know, beating the shield and stuff. In fire mode, he has Kido Itazuki, where he shoots fire along the ground, and in ice mode, he has Kido Kyoku. Both attacks hit full screen, allowing him to stop the opponents from approaching him on the ground. He has follow-ups which attack from behind the opponent and is a low and must be blocked crouching. Oh man. On hit, the follow-ups bring them towards Vlov, allowing for an easy combo pickup. The EX version for both moves are very fast and strong, allowing for easy pickups even at very long ranges. So they're both full screen, and he has a low follow-up on top of it, so you just have to block it. And there's the fire one and there's the ice one. I wonder if there's going to be difference of properties depending on which one you pick. Typically, stuff like this probably has, like, you know, maybe it has like a little bit more block stun when you're inside the ice version or something like that. Or maybe it like hits the opponent in a different way as far as like how it sends them to you and stuff like that. Maybe different. Maybe the fire will probably, like, I don't know, like pull them up a little bit less, and the ice one will probably like pull them towards you a little bit more, something like that. You definitely got to see and play around with the 2 different versions for sure, but it definitely sounds super interesting that he has 2 different modes. I hope it just doesn't change it to like, okay, here's fire, here's ice, and it's like pretty much the same thing. It doesn't seem like it for sure. Maybe this move in particular may be like that, but considering that every other one is like pretty different, like especially the icicles, I would imagine that there's going to be some different properties of how these interact with the characters as well. It just seems like it, right? It just makes sense that way. So wait, he has 2 different, oh, that's sick. He has 2 supers depending on which one he's in. That's actually sound cool. Arc drive right here. So he has a fire mode and an ice mode one here. It says Vlov burn or freezes his surroundings depending on which mode he is in. That's pretty sick. Since his arc drive basically hits the entire screen, not only is it good for converting off long range special moves, it is also used for punishing opponents from very far away. This move is also invulnerable. So this is going to be something that's going to be very good. If he has super on deck, you don't want to throw a projectile at this character. It's going to be a character that's going to have a full screen, basically punish. Sort of like how CL has a full screen punish. You're trying to like throw something when she has meter and stuff like that. This is something you just can't do. He's going to lock that down. So he's going to be one of those characters going to lock down your options once he has meter. He's going to be able to like, you know, play his game plan and stuff like that. It don't seem like they didn't talk about any like anti-zoning tools, but he does have zoning tools of his own. And he seems like to be like an actual like zoner. So he really seems like he's going to be specializing in that, which I don't think there's any Melty Blood character that really like specializes in like zoning like the entire time. There's like characters that can play like really defensive and stuff like that. Like you could play like a defensive like Seppuku, like Crescent, where she like does like the Sokune, her jump 2 and 4 a lot, and like keep away and stuff. And there's other characters that can play like sort of a keep away game and stuff like that. But this seems like they really want this character to be like a zoner. Like everything just sends you far away from the screen to put you at your ideal range again, so he can actually do it. So like him sending you full away is actually what he wants. Considering that a lot of combos actually like does that already with like air throws and stuff. You know, him pushing you away and then being at that range, and you have to try to get in again on him. That seems like that's going to be very strong already, because a lot of stuff just already do that. Melty Blood's like, you know, known for like, at least with like BCBC air throw combos, putting you back in like sort of a neutral situation, which sounds like ideal for this character because he wants you to try to get back in on him. Of course, his last arc right here called Secret. His last arc uses that weapon in that scene from Tsukihime. Please play the game to see it. Please give us the game for English localization so we can see it, please. So we got situational fighting here. So this is pretty much going to go over like some things as far as like situations that we should be aware of and how to utilize this tool. So let's read some of this. It says, when compared to the rest of the cast, Vlov is particularly strong at long range. I think we got that already. Even if the opponent is that long range character, Vlov can control them in neutral with his powerful projectiles, stopping air approaches with fast projectiles, Hono Itazuki and Huri Kyoku, or stopping ground approaches with his fast startup long range moon skills of the same moves. Eventually a projectile or attack will hit. Eventually you will hit your opponent, and Vlov can start his offense off that knockdown. It sounds very simple. Against opponents who want to fight up close, Vlov should use his sword normals in addition to his projectiles. His normals generally hit high up, allowing him to stop air dashes, approaches easily, maintain your effective range, and prevent the opponent from closing in. So it didn't say anything about his normals being like fast. They said like they have good high hit boxes, so he should be able to hit people that are trying to air dash in on him as well. So I wonder if that's going to mean because they're high, he's going to be susceptible to like anything that like sort of like, you know, is very low to the ground. I wonder if he can get low crush. When Vlov is losing, he enters ice mode. His ice mode specials, which we said before, are faster. Okay, so we talked about this already. It needs to be something that it just seems like it has to be a little bit stronger than the fire mode, right? Is this the way they're wording it? Sound like it's almost like a buff to the character, like a comeback mechanic. Here we go right here. Faster startup and faster projectile speeds than his fire mode specials, granting him stronger space control if the opponents try to approach him from the air with jumps or air dashes. Vlov can also stop them with air unblockable moon skill, Biratir. That's a weird name. What is that one again? Oh, right, that's the blade swing. So it's the one that has like the strike follow-up, or so it's almost like a Rekka. So yes, you know, one hit and then he could do the second hit, or he could do one hit and then go into the actual command grab. So apparently it's air unblockable too. This hit right here, I guess the first hit is air unblockable. That's actually pretty good for him, actually. And apparently it can lead into a full combo. So, hey, there you go. So an unblockable air attack that leads into a full combo. So overall, the character sounds very interesting. I'm not going to lie. The fact that he has a fire mode and an ice mode, and he has the ability to zone. He's like the true zoner of like Melty Blood. Now, of course, like I said, some characters have very good space control tools, but they were never like really like hardcore zoners. But it seemed like that is his actual game plan, is to just zone you out. But he has good tools to like try to like keep you at a distance, and he has some air unblockable tools and stuff like that. Supposedly that actually gives him combos and stuff like that. And then if he loses a round, he just straight up gets a bonus. He goes into ice mode and he gets faster startup on like projectiles and normals and stuff like that. That sounds really good for him. So it is a buff on it. Luckily, we were talking about it like it might be worse, but nah, it sounds like it's going to actually be a buff for him. So that is very good for him for sure. Like I said, if you are new to Melty Blood, or if this is, of course, you know, you played a little bit of the other one and you want to, you know, come into this game, definitely try out one of the new characters once again, because playing a new character inside of the system that's made for them just feels so good. And usually they are really good inside that system because the devs had the system made with them in mind. So just keep that in mind when it comes to the actual game. Maybe the next character we actually see will actually be made for the system too. Who knows? It may be a brand new character as well. As far as, like I said before, as far as the charts go, it seems like we're going to have one more final release before the game actually comes out. So let me know down in the comments below what character you want to see for the final slot for the base roster of Melty Blood Type Lumina. Also, let me know, how do you like this character? Do you guys like him? Would you try him out? I'm definitely going to try him out. I want to try out most of the characters inside the game. Like I said, the only 2 characters I really don't want to try out are like Koma and Miyako, just for personal preference. I really don't care for them. But most of the other characters in the game definitely piqued my interest, and for sure, I'm going to try out this character too, because everybody's just looking cool, man. So I can't lie. I definitely just want to try out majority of the cast. Anyway, if you like anything I had to say, drop me a like, I greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, follow me on my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you know next video goes live. As always, my name is Dyken, and I'll see you next time. Signing out.